my name is Thomas Flug and I'm here with BluGuitar, my new brand. We have a couple of different products here. This is the BluGuitar 61 Master Build, a pretty exact replica of my beloved 1961 Stratocaster that I played for all the years. And this guitar is built by Trevor Wilkinson, who is also involved in the vintage guitars. And we've done 2 signature models with vintage, and we gathered a lot of background information and knowledge about my real guitar. And now, starting my own company, I thought, okay, I should have a guitar that is the best possible. So I combined all the knowledge from Trevor Wilkinson with my friend from Germany, Andreas Kloppmann, who does hand-wound pickups. We also go back 20 years, and so he designed these special pickups out of this that we are using in this guitar. And yeah, us three, we designed this guitar to be as close as possible to my original guitar. It will retail for, the list price is 2,200 euros. Anyway, here's my Amp1. Amp1 is a totally new amplifier concept. This amplifier gives you unbelievable 100 watts straight into 8 or 16 ohms. So beware of this master volume knob here. It can be dangerous to your ears or speakers. But also we have a built-in power soak to control the wattage, so you don't kill your speakers. Anyway, so what this is truly analog from input to output. So it's no modeling, nothing. The only part that is digital inside is my reverb chip to get kind of a spring reverb sound. So I don't have a place for a reverb tank. So the amp has 4 different channels. There's a clean, there's a vintage, there's a classic, and there's a modern channel. And this gives you a lot of different tones. And the channels can also be modified with a function that I call the custom control, which is on the side. Actually, this is the boost control, so you can dial in the setting of your boost. This is volume and tone for modern channel, since when you change the frequencies you have to readjust the volume to match the balance for you. So this is custom, this is for you, this is made for you. I turn all my knobs counterclockwise for my personal sound, because I designed the amp for my taste as well. But I know there's many different guitars out there. There are Gibson Les Pauls, there are some other guitars, Ibanez and so on, and other styles. And I want to make these players also happy. So here are those little custom controls. And clean tone, classic, blah, blah, blah. This is effects loop. Effects loop is switchable from parallel to serial, depending on what you like to have. Also, there is a -10 dB switch and +4 toggle here, push, to adjust the level for the effects loop. So you can hook up any standard pedal device or studio equipment also. Built-in noise gate, and there's a soft version so you don't hear it at all. And there's a metal version that really cuts the sound for the new tight metal riffs. Recording out is for direct recording. You can go straight into your board, even with no speaker connected. You can have also a headphone plugged in here, and the output is kind of intelligent. It will adjust to whatever you hook up here. So it will be less level for a mixing desk, and it will be more level for headphones. It's done by impedance anyway. Okay, and this is the foot switch connector. You can hook up any standard foot switch in case you want to put this like here on top of a cabinet. So this is like an amp head, and then you have your external switch for clean and overdrive and boost here. But there's also a special mode, so you can use these 3 switches, blah blah blah, and use the external switch to go back to clean. So I have a mode where this is like a vintage, classic, modern, and I use the external switch to go to clean and adjust the boost, or switch on and off the boost. So it's an expandable system. Next level on expansion is Remote 1. Remote 1 is a foot remote that gives you direct access to all the sound switching features on AMP1. So you have the 4 separate knobs for the 4 channels, so clean, vintage, classic, modern. There's a boost on-off switch, there's a reverb on-off switch, there's effects loop on-off switch, and extension to AMP1, it gives you an adjustable master volume, and you can switch it on like a second master, so for solo and rhythm purposes. And there's a built-in power soak, and this can also be adjusted with this level control here. There's 2 sections. The lower section is home, which starts at 0.15 watts, which is 15% of 1 watt. So you actually can go and crank the amp all the way, play like Jimi Hendrix, and still have friends and neighbors. And this goes up to the middle section, which is 2 watts. It's pretty much for home use. And then it will switch automatically to 7 watts, and then it goes from 7 to 100 for stage use. So it's like the 2 ranges here. And once we have done any of the sound combination that you like, for instance, clean channel with power soak, a certain volume with reverb, and let's say boost, I like that sound, I hit the store button, these 9 will flash, and I hit 1 button and it will be a preset on number 1. So same exercise, different settings, and I have my whatever high gain sound over here, and I have my blah, blah, blah. So 9 presets in 1 bank. Actually there are 4 banks inside the remote one, so you have 9 presets by 4. And with any preset we will send out a MIDI command to switch external MIDI devices. The remote is hooked up to AMP1 via any standard mono guitar or speaker cable. So no external power supply required. Very easy. I mean, I'm a really playing musician, and I was missing some cables once in a while, and I know how shit you feel if you don't. So it doesn't stop here. In case you have old pedals like myself, you know, cool pedals from the past that are a little bit noisy, I can bring them in with my looper kit that goes in here, and these pedals can be programmed then with the remote one. Let me show it. It's here. My new pedal board is here. So you see me? That's my new pedal board, and probably so. For instance, this is the breakout box for all the separate pedals. So what I'm doing here is I make presets with AMP1 presets combined with loops. So these are 4 true bypass loops, relay switched. So I can probably bring in the compressor with my clean channel and switch it off for all the overdrive sounds. And now my whole rig is on a pedal. So less cable. Just input, speaker output, and that's all. And the AMP1 weight is only 1.2 kilograms, so it's very easy to lock around AMP1. And the other thing is, it comes with a magnetic locking system. So I put this on my pedal board, and when I have smaller gigs where I don't want my big pedal, I just click it off, put it in my gig bag, have this thing, use my cabinet, and I'm happy. That's all I need.
How much does it cost?
Well, the guitar, as I said, is 2.2 list price, 2,200 euros list price. AMP1 is 649. So, and have you seen this little curved out thing? So, if you have a handle on your cabinet, your handle is not in the way anymore. Yeah. So this is 649. The remote is not so cheap, but it is also well thought through. It's a 348, I guess, or new product. And the looper kit, I have to look for it.
That's fine.
Brand new.
Well, let's hear it.
Yeah. Okie doke. Okay. Let me do my demo. Now I will play with the you can film some of that.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Because I. Okay, let's do a proper show.
Du musst einen guten Takt leiser machen. Jetzt haben wir